We're going to go on to talking about how width of the foot, which I know a lot of people have got to come to me with messages and questions about having a wide foot and how they really struggle with kind of fitting their foot into shoes. This won't change how you fit your foot into the shoe, but it will help to kind of make a shoe fitting better, especially kind of through the widest part of your foot, which is usually just around where the metatarsal heads are. So here is exhibit number C. I've taken all the laces out. So first thing I would say is, as you know, a normal lace shoe will lace from the very bottom rung. Now that is just based on how the manufacturer has put it through, but ultimately for someone with a wider foot we do not need to use this bottom rung of lacing. So ultimately you can actually start your lacing from one, maybe even two rungs up from where you think that most manufacturers and people would suggest you lace it from, just to make sure that you're not getting excess pressure in areas where you don't need it. So you can see, for example, here, I haven't gone from the bottom where that fly wire is. I've gone just above it. Now, this is important, especially on this shoe. Say this fly wire helps to actually retain and lock down that midfoot or forefoot area. So for you with a wider foot, that's actually going to add extra grip around that area. So you don't want that. You don't need that. So what we're going to do is move that lace up, and there we have it. So the wider the foot, potentially the more you want to go up, but obviously if your foot is literally just too wide to get into a shoe, do not try and force it. It's not going to happen. Sorry. So don't do too many drastic things by moving lacing all the way up here, because otherwise you're going to be kind of sloshing around and trying to stretch fabric that's not really meant to be stretched. But again, linking back to the, not blistering, linking back to the numbing, if you also have too much pressure around this can also cause those similar things, or if you have neuroma pain. So a lot of people I know out there have neuromas, which is basically a little bundle just of nerves kind of underneath the base of the metatarsals or in between the metatarsals where nerves have been pinched, and it can cause a lot of pain. This is also a nice little lacing for you just to alleviate pressure around that area. So yeah, that's my kind of 3 key lacing types: one for instep, one for heel, and one for that wide forefoot. So yeah, any questions, fire them my way, and if not, happy running.